to my January TBR. What's interesting about January is that somehow I don't have a lot of review books. So I can start 2014 reading books that I wanted to read from my video top 10 books I would like to read in 2014. And the first one is Balefire by Kate Turner. I can't help myself, I cannot not read this book if I have the time. And I mentioned before that this will be the first book I will be picking up from that collection. So I'm really excited to read this book volume. There are 4 books in here and all of them are a total of 975 pages. So I'm not sure if I will be able to read the full volume or the full series or just a couple of the books, but I'm aiming for the full thing. And this is paranormal, of course. It has magic in it. It's Kate Turner's signature paranormal subgenre. And it says here, mystery, romance, and magic collide when long-lost twins are reunited. And what I love about this book is that magic is written with a CK instead of a C. Even her sweep series, I don't know, I just find that really interesting, and it connects it more to Wicca and all that. Not just typical, just magic. So, really excited for this book, and if you guys have read it, let me know. The next book that I am hoping to read is an epic rec from Mel at The Daily Prophecy, and she picked Sharon Bowen by Leigh Bardugo. Unfortunately, I don't have the book right now. We did have a book, but my sister lost it at school, so I actually ordered another one at a book outlet a couple of days ago, and it's supposed to arrive today, but I didn't want to wait for the book to come out just to do the video. So yeah, Sharon Bowen, and I'm really excited for this book. I heard amazing things about it. My sister loves it, so thanks for recommending it. And if you guys want to know, I recommend it to Mel, The Host by Stephenie Meyer. This is it, and it's actually one of my all-time favorite books ever. I'm really excited to hear what she thinks about it, and I'm hoping that she loves it as much as I do. So now that the non-review books are out of the way, let's get down to the review books. I have 4 in total, and that is basically it. The first book is Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. I actually already started it. I am on page 24. This is Greek mythology, but also a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. So sounds really interesting. Not typical retellings. I'm not a big fan of retellings, but I really like the whole Greek mythology infused in this. I really have high hopes for it, and I've read a ton of amazing reviews about it. The next book is Love Me by Rachel Schickert, the second book in the Starstruck trilogy. The first book is Starstruck, and I was actually pretty surprised by how much I enjoyed this book. It's set in Hollywood in the 1930s, I think, or 20s. I was really excited to pick up Love Me, and I'm still excited about it even though I've read this almost 2 months ago. So I really want to continue on with this series. I would like to stay a bit more in this world. The next book that I'll be reading is 3 by Kristen Simmons, the third and last book in this dystopian trilogy, the Article 5 trilogy. The first book is Article 5 by Kristen Simmons. I definitely suggest you guys picking this series up. And Book Outlet does have the first and second book on there, so if you guys want to buy them, I would give you my recommendation to go ahead and buy them, because I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy it. When I got this book, I spazzed a bit on my book haul. I also spazzed a bit, and I'm still gonna spaz here because I can't wait to read this. I'm just dying to find out what goes on, and it's just a really cool dystopian world. I feel like this dystopian trilogy doesn't have as much attention as the other ones, such as The Legend and Divergent and all those other ones. 3, can't wait for it. The last book in this whole video is The Sound of Letting Go by Stasia Ward-Kehoe. So this is a contemporary that it's an unsolicited review copy from Penguin Canada. It sounded really good, and I don't have a lot of contemporaries on my bookshelves that I have not read, so I wanted to pick this one up. It says, Day has to choose, fight to save her family or follow her dream. And it talks about a girl whose brother is autistic, and his family decides, or her parents decide, to sign him up at an institution. And she feels very betrayed and furious, and she doesn't understand why her parents would just ship him off there. So she quits her extracurricular activities and starts sucking at school and falling for the bad boy just to rebel against her parents. But then there's this whole point of whether her brother would actually be better off at the institution where there are professionals there to help him, or in the house. So it sounds like a good realistic fiction, and the whole synopsis kind of sucked me in, and I really want to read this. So this comes out in February of 2014. So these are all the books. Let me know if you guys have read any of the books. I can't speak properly. Let me know if you guys have read any of the books, or which books you're most looking forward to. And again, let me know if you guys want any mini reviews on the YouTube channel concerning any of the books that I just mentioned. Happy New Year, and have a great start on 2014. Bye guys!